We play and call it work.
Ages passed before the Emperor was set into the Golden Throne. The Primarch Sanguinius fell into a trap set by his brother Horus. On Cygnus Prime, the forces of the Blood Angels fought against a mighty host of the Blood God's warriors. Many angels fell the call of wrath, a parasite at the back of their mind which had always been there, waiting to take control. And it was only brought forward even more when the Astartes felt the voice of Khorne touch their souls. But whilst the Blood God shouted, the Changer of Ways whispered. He whispered to three individuals, Tariv, Girion, and Sethin. The host fought the demon. The three chosen were whisked away into the warp. To where? No one knows. But why? They were experimented on, twisted, changed. Tariv died, warped into a creature of unimaginable horror. Girion became a soul bound to a book made of skin. And Sethin went mad. He started hearing voices, whispers at first, then shouts that deafened him. They were the voices of sin, of secrets of the dark thoughts of men. Sethin felt the urge to record them, and as luck would have it, he was given a book by a patron, a book made of skin. As time went on, Sethin was seen on countless fields of battle, recording the final thoughts of the mad and dying. He gleaned so much knowledge that the book would have been full 100 times over, if it wasn't actually endless. He also gained followers, those who sought to learn the ways of Tzeentch. Sethin would go on to gather a mighty host of the lost and the damned, the mad and the mighty. He would become a mighty warlord, his body and mind growing in scope the more he put into the book. And Tzeentch did care for his wandering son, he who gathered up secrets that men would never tell a living soul, all except for Sethin, the sole scribe of insanity. MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com with MiniWarGamer Josh. Welcome, Wargamers, to another episode of the Side-Scroller campaign. In this Ascension of Madness, this is the one where Tzeentch is fought. Sethin, the sole scribe of insanity, he's the warlord this time that the Blood Angel team must fight, and it certainly will be a changing of ways.
Yep.
This particular mission is the one that I was looking forward to the most when we were preparing the campaign, and you'll see why. There's a lot of randomness, there's a lot of chaosy goodness, and there's a lot of Josh not knowing what's going to happen before it happens.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. So, as always, this comes in pairs. This particular mission is a rescue mission. Your last member of the team, your librarian, he needs to be rescued. Remember his name?
Lavedo.
Lavedo.
Yep.
I remembered it. I was testing it.
That was all just a test?
Yeah. And this is a rescue mission, so it will be a combination of the environment changing and fighting against you and you rescuing your comrade. The second mission, which will be in the MiniWarGaming Vault, link in the video description below for that, will be when you fight the Warlord. So that's the boss mission.
Yep.
For when you fight Sethin, the sole scribe of insanity. Did you guys like that story time? That was pretty cool. That was not written by us.
No.
Thank you very much, Viking Space Pirate on Instagram. He left that really awesome backstory to Sethin, the sole scribe of insanity. When I read it for the first time, really awesome. I had to use it. So that will now become part of the official wiki, MiniWarGaming wiki for this narrative campaign, and it is it's set in stone. It's part of the Tzeentch goodness.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the mission parameters for this mission. Taking a look at Josh's newly acquired team. We have Arcavius. He is the chaplain on the very end, level 3. How we're doing the upgrade system is doing it in levels. Each level that they have equals an additional wound to what they would have to their basic stat line otherwise. Chaplains start out with 2. He's at level 3, so he's 4 wounds. And then we have Nardo. He's a sanguinary guard, level 3. He's got 3 wounds as well. 4 actually, because he rolled on a loot crate and he was able to add 1 to his stat line. So Josh got a lucky roll there, so he has 4 wounds. Gaius, your Devastator missile launcher, he's only level 1. He's got 1 wound, and he's kind of what you see is what you get. He's the literally the heavy sport who sits back and fires after everyone clears the level, which actually has been working out really well for you, Josh. And on the very end, we have Errol. He is the Sanguinary Priest, currently at level 2, but because Sanguinary Priests have 2 wound stat, and you get 1 per level, he's at 3 wounds right now. With his abilities, he is able to extend his Feel No Pain 6-inch bubble, and you get +1 to your weapon skill if you are part of his unit as well. So very good things. You want to be attached to him as much as possible, especially with Nardo, I would say. He's the guy who likes to be in close combat. He can certainly benefit from that. In addition to that, he's strength 5, and he has poison attacks in close combat. Oh yeah, Nardo as well, the Sanguinary Priest. He's also strength 5. Those are the special upgrades that you have gained throughout the campaign. And let's see what else you acquire in this one. Hopefully it'll be good. Let's not forget to mention the other abilities that these guys have. Nardo has +1 Bliss's skill as well. And Arcavius, who happens to be probably the most beefy out of everyone here, also +1 Bliss's skill. He has Eternal Warrior, and he has Icy Aura, which adds 1 more attack at initiative step 1, strength 4, AP 5. And Shred. Yeah, he's good.
He is good.
He's really good. This mission will provide 2 loot crates. You'll make a roll on the Chaos Boon table. It's a d6 roll first, though, before you roll on the Chaos Boon table. If you roll a 1, you get nothing. 2 to 5, you roll once on the Boon table. A 6, you roll twice. 2 of these are sprinkled throughout this board. Mission special rule. Sequence of change. There will be a total of 6 doors that Josh can go through. They are labeled, numbered 1 through 6. Each time he goes through a door, he will roll a die. And depending on the number that comes up will be the door that he comes out of. So it's a non-linear sequence here for where he ends up on the board. He doesn't know where he's going to end up. In addition to the sequence of change are the demon summoning warp rifts. Every time you go through a door, you're going to see another warp rift. And I will also roll a d6 on a table that I have created. And random enemies will spawn wherever there are warp rifts. So Josh has this to look forward to. He doesn't know what the numbers are on the table. I'm going to show you guys what they are. So I'm not going to say out loud what it is, but on the screen it shows you what it is.
How bad is it?
Number 6 is pretty scary. Number 5, actually from 4+. You know what, with your rolls, man, number 1 could be scary. I don't know. Like,
My rolls are fine. They're terrible.
if Josh happens to go through a door and he sees one of these demon summoning warp rifts, then he will add 1 to the chart when rolling to see what is summoned. Because these rifts are a little bit bigger, so more of an imminent threat is glooming. Primary objective in this mission is to rescue Lavedo, the Psyker, the Librarian. This is actually a big deal because he can add a huge element to your team. The dynamic will change if there is a Librarian part of your team. So the mission will end as soon as you clear the level of enemies where Lavedo is. But he's only through one of the doors. You have to roll a specific number in order to gain access to Lavedo. So basically, if you don't gain access to him, you have to keep on rolling. And you could possibly spawn through different doors. And every time you do, new enemies will spawn through the warp rifts. So it could get pretty dicey. And just so you guys are aware, Josh needs to roll a 4 when rolling to see which door he comes out of in order to gain access to Lavedo. So if Josh gains access to Lavedo and rescues him before all of the loot crates are opened, Josh still has the option of going through doors and trying to gain access to every loot crate so he can add permanent upgrades to his team. Number 3, it's a little bit fuzzy back there, but door number 3 is the second loot crate that he needs to gain access to. Josh gains access to the first loot crate through door number 1, which he'll roll for at the very beginning of the game to see which door he comes out of. He's not just going to start at a place, he'll spawn randomly. Door number 1 will gain access to that loot crate down there, but you see 2 warp rifts that you need to go through in order to first gain access to it, so that'll be tough. And the rule is, Josh, you have to defeat enemies when you go through a door in order to go back through that door.
That makes sense. So anything that spawns wherever I show up, I gotta defeat before I can leave.
That's correct.
Okay.
This is an overall view of the board and the doors. So it's very zoomed up, but I'll point to them. That's door number 1 right there. Door number 2 is right there. That has a bigger warp rift, so adding 1 to the chart. Number 3 is right above it, also with a big warp rift and a loot crate. Number 4 is down below, and that's actually where Lavedo is. So that's where you want to go in order to save him, number 4. Number 5 is on the very bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but right there on the very bottom. And number 6 is in the top. Right there, right there. So those are the different areas that Josh can spawn. Which door do you come out of first, Josh? This is your first roll. Getting a number 5. You come out of door number 5. So, you see 1 warp rift down the hall. And the Tzeentch flame burns bright. It's a red flame, not an azure flame. What comes out of this warp rift, Josh? Rolling a die. 5 Zangors. How we're going to treat these encounters, we're going to roll to see who goes first. Every single time.
Okay.
Not every round, but every encounter.
Yeah.
4 and 6. You go first. What are you going to do, Josh?
I will move the whole unit up.
They move forward. Now, Errol right here, he's actually injured from last game. He can only move 4 inches max for this entire game. Going on to the shooting phase, starting with Nardo and his plasma pistol into the face of the front Zangor. Hitting on a 2.
There we go.
Gets hot. And does his armor save him? It does. Next up, Arcavius will shoot his infernal pistol, hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a miss.
Good job, boys.
Gaius with a bolt pistol. He will shoot on a 3 up. That's a hit. And on a 3 he will wound. That's a wound. Zangors are actually toughness 4, so that should have wounded on 4, but you rolled a 6 either way, so it wounds. I am Mark of Tzeentch, meaning I have a 6 up invuln save, because my regular save is only a 6 plus on a Zangor. Let's see if I can save it. Nope. Errol in the back, the sanguinary priest, he will shoot his bolt pistol now. That's a hit, and wounding on a 4. That's a wound. Mark of Tzeentch, 6 up invuln save. Failed. Declaring an assault! Zangors will overwatch! 3 auto pistols hitting on 6s. 1 hit. And I wound on a 5. That's a wound. Nardo is out front with his artificer armor. 2 up. Save. He saves it. 3-inch charge. Do you make it, Josh? You do. As a side note here, because Errol is wounded from last game, -2 to his charges, that affects the entire unit. So you would have had to roll a 5. But you got like a 10 anyway.
Yeah.
Errol, your sanguinary priest. You want him to swing first?
Might as well. He's gonna go beast mode.
Alright, you want to see his new abilities.
Yeah.
+1 strength, and he is poison attack.
Poison, yeah.
He's got weapon skill 5.
Yes.
And he has actually technically weapon skill 6.
The blood chalice.
Because of the blood chalice. And that's how we're ruling it. Even though that's literally how it's written. I'm not sure if how that's intended, but for all intents and purposes, in this entire campaign, we will rule it as such. He's weapon skill 6. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of Zealot from Arcavius. That's wow. Okay, wow.
See, I told you he's awesome.
4 hits. Toughness 4 on the Zangors, so 3's to wound. Rerolling. Actually, no, 2's to wound because you are Furious Charge as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, and you were poisoned, so you are rerolling, so that's 4 wounds. I get 6 up in invuln save. 4 6s coming up. Oh, 1. You have successfully cleared all enemy units on this level. You want to go back through the door?
Yeah, let's teleport to the next one.
Rolling to see what door you come out of now. D6 roll. Getting a 1. Number 1. And look at that. You see a warp rift. I'm going to roll to see what comes out of it. Getting a 6. All right, Josh.
What's the 6, Dave?
You don't know what it is, do you?
No, I don't.
No. Yeah, I know.
It's probably Cultist the Flamer.
You think it's Cultist with a Flamer?
Because that was devastating.
Maybe it's a cultist with, like, 3 cultists.
2 flamers?
Yeah. All right, Josh has his eyes closed.
What things did you put down?
He doesn't see what's there. I made a lot of noise putting models down. He has no idea what they are. All right, Josh, open your eyes. You got Scarab Occult Terminators.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
These Scarab Occult Terminators, they are equipped with Infernal Combi Bolters, which means they are twin-linked and they're AP3. Good thing Nardo's out front with his Artificer armor. But we have a Soul Reaper cannon, which is also there. That is a little bit more scary. Strength 5, AP3, Heavy 4, Rending. So that might do some damage to you. We shall see. We're going to roll to see who goes first, Josh. Oh.
There we go.
Lucky. And the team will go. What are they going to do?
I'm thinking of how I want to try to mitigate damage as much as possible here.
Do you like that Soul Reaper cannon?
That's terrifying.
You're lucky that it's only Overwatch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like incredibly lucky. I can't even believe how lucky you are.
I'm thinking about maybe I'll send just Nardo and everybody else just do their shooting.
Oh.
He's got a 2-up save and you have power swords, so we should be able to last through this.
He should be able to.
And I don't want you directing attacks anywhere else.
Because I will. So Josh, explain what you've done.
Split them up into 3 units. So Nardo's by himself, Arcavius and Errol are a unit, and then Gaius is back there by himself. Just that way I can maximize my shooting.
Speaking of shooting, Arcavius will go first with his Infernal Pistol. Hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. Scarab Occult Terminators have a 4-up invuln save. Made it. Errol will shoot his pistol.
Bolt pistol.
Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 2-up save.
Oh.
That's a save. Gaius in the back will shoot his missile launcher. Hitting on a 3. That's a miss. And Nardo out front will shoot his plasma pistol. Hitting on a 2. It's got better ballistic skill. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. And rolling a 4-up invuln save. That's 3 6s.
3 in a row?
Yeah. Assault phase. Nardo will charge. I will overwatch with the Scarab Occults. First Scarab Occult with a Combi Bolter, Infernal Combi Bolter. Not that it matters. You have Artificer armor. I need 6s. I miss with both shots. But it is twin link, so I'll re-roll that. And I get nothing. Now for the Soul Reaper cannon. Heavy 4 rending. Watch this. 6s. 1 6. Strength 5. I wound on a 3. That's a miss. And Nardo moves in for the assault. He's only an inch away. He can go ahead and move. He rolls for Hammer of Wrath, base strength 5, so you're wounding on a 3. That is a wound. 2-up save on this Terminator. Oh! You killed one with Hammer of Wrath. Nardo moves in to assault the other one on his initiative step. Scratch that, should be the other way around. You got a power fist, so I'm going to move up to you. 2 attacks to hit you with. On 4s. I have Veterans of the Long War. I'm re-rolling those. Getting 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 2 up save. And you make it. Nardo attacks now with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Hitting on 4s, my mistake, because Errol isn't part of his unit.
Correct.
So he doesn't have +1 weapon skill.
No.
Now, for Furious Charge, though, he actually wounds on 2s because he's +1 strength for his base. So he's strength 6 right now. And that's 2 wounds. And you're par fist anyway. Not that it matters. I got my 4-up invuln save.
Nailed it.
Are you gonna jump down, Josh?
I am. I want that loot.
You have access to Loot Crate, but first, out of the Warp Rift comes the roll of a 2. 5 more Zangors in your face. Rolling to see who goes first, Josh. I got a 6. I go first this time. I'm gonna move my Zangors. They are now closest to Gaius, so they're gonna shoot at you. I'm gonna hit you. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Hitting on 4s. Auto pistol. Oh! Wounding Gaius on a 5, and that's not a wound. I might as well declare an assault here, so I'm going to go ahead and... No? Let me think. Do I want to do that? Yes, I want to do that, because I'll be in base contact with Gaius, because he's the closest. So, I'm going to do that. Overwatch?
Overwatch.
2 bolt pistols first, hitting on 6s. That is a miss. Nardo's plasma pistol, getting a 1, getting 1. No, that's a miss. And infernal pistol, Arcavius, missed as well. Charge distance for the Zangors is 4 inches. I think that's enough distance, seeing as that I'm 1 inch away. I'ma get you. Arcavius is thinks first, you're higher initiative than me, so 3 attacks. That's 3 hits. Winning on 2s. 3 wounds. 6 up, invuln save. 2 die. Errol will go next with his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Arcavius grants Zealot, so re-rolling this miss, and that's 3 hits. Wounding on 2s, because you're +1 strength.
What's your toughness 4?
I'm toughness 4, never mind. So yes, you're wounding on 3s, because you're strength 5 and I'm toughness 4. And you do have poisoned attack, so that's 3 wounds. And 6 up invuln save. 2 more die. Gaius will now pile into the assault. Actually, he could have been anyway. Same initiative.
Yeah, same initiative as the rest.
Yeah. Hitting on a
3.
Wounding on a
3.
4, no. Definitely 4.
Oh yeah, well, 6
That's 2 wounds. 1 wound. 1 wound. 6 up invuln. He's dead. You have cleared this level of enemies. Who's going to go up to the loot crate?
Errol.
Sanguinary Priest, huh?
Yeah, I like him.
Errol moves over to the loot crate. Hopefully he can roll something good on it. D6 roll, anything but a 1. Oh,
Close.
You get 1 roll on the Chaos Boon table. First die roll, 4. Second die roll, 1. That is passing a deny the witch roll makes the enemy psyker suffer strength 6 AP2 hit.
Kind of cool.
Not bad, although kind of sucks. You haven't run into any psychers yet.
It's true.
Taking a look at the level here, you have this bottom level that has cleared, and you have this level up there with door number 1. Now, when you jump back up, because you're jumping back up on the level, you're going to activate an enemy again out of the Warp Rift.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Your team is now jumped up. And what is summoned? A 6.
Oh no.
2 more are spawned. 2 more Scarab Occult Terminators. They both have their Soul Reaper cannons this time. You like it, Josh?
No.
And not only that, they have been summoned at the other end of the corridor. So there's going to be probably one round at least of them shooting at you. Maybe two. And not only this, Josh had an excellent idea, which we are implementing from here on out. Every time a result is rolled on the table that has already been rolled, you add one more model to the unit. So there are 3 Scarab Occult Terminators that you need to fight. Scary.
It sounded like a good idea when I said it until it happened.
It was such a good idea, though. I had to agree.
They're gonna kill me now.
Rolling to see who's going to go first. I get a 3, you get a 4. In your turn, what are you choosing to do, Josh?
They're gonna stay as a squad and everybody's moving out.
Okay. And because Errol has slowed movement, he could have only gone 4 inches, and you moved him 4 inches, and everyone moved within coherency of the following guys. So your movement is limited a bit because of him. That sucks.
A little bit.
Only because you're choosing to keep them all as one unit.
I want that feeling of pain.
Yeah. Nardo will shoot his plasma pistol into the face of the Scarab Occult Terminator.
I dare you to break my 4-up invuln save.
Nardo hits on a 2.
No problem.
Oh, that was a 1. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 4-up invuln save. Made it. Gaius, who moved, will snap shoot his missile launcher. On a 6 he hits, he misses.
Now it's our turn to fire.
2 Soul Reaper cannons hitting on 3s. Oh,
Oh no.
7 hits. Wounding on 3s now because it's strength 5. And it rends. No rends.
Okay.
And there's 5 wounds. 2-up Artificer Armor save on Nardo. Get some 1s here, get some 1s. Oh, how lucky are you?
I'm now lucky a little bit.
You're very
I thought I
lucky.
was gonna roll these 3 1s.
Combi Bolter shot is in range to rapid fire. It is twin linked. So that's 1 hit, and I wound you on a 4. That's a miss. Alright, Josh, what are you thinking?
So I had some options.
Okay.
As I sway back and forth ever so slightly trying to figure out what to do here. I can have both the jump pack guys zip up to go in, because chances are they should be fighting combat. Never mind, no. We can get power swords. It's terrible.
So please do it. Is that what you said? Is it chest? Did you take a piece off? Finger off the piece?
No, not yet. I haven't moved anything yet.
No, you did? I thought you did.
The whole group's moving up.
Okay. So the whole group will move forward. And here we are. Moving your guys maximum 4 inches because of Errol. You're 8 inches away from my guys. Gonna shoot Nardo's plasma pistol first.
I am.
So.
Hitting on a 2.
Oh, I saw the 1. That's a
No.
1. No wound. Gaius moves, so he will snap shoot his missile launcher. That's a miss.
Oh, I goofed.
So, just realize that because Errol is -2 on his movement for everything, this 8-inch charge becomes a 10-inch charge for you.
I should just move Nardo up.
Should have.
Okay.
But you're declaring assault?
Yep.
Overwatch!
Wait.
Or so you're not declaring an assault?
I haven't decided yet. No.
No?
No, I won't. No.
Not going to charge. Okay.
No.
Alright.
You're gonna miss with everything anyways. It doesn't matter. I didn't actually. I'm just trying to build tension. That's all.
Oh, is that right?
That's it.
Is that right? Scarab Occult's turn. This is what's going to happen. I move back on you.
Well, that's not that bad.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I move back an inch. It's like 3 inches for you.
No, Nardo's gonna leave the squad next turn anyway.
Oh, is that what he's going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you down with my rending weapons.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Soul Reaper cannons. I'm going to actually get a better roll here, okay? Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s. Well, that
See? Called it.
That was a hit. Wow, jeez. Gonna get 3 6s now for rending.
You're not gonna get one.
I'm gonna get 3 6s.
One. I'll let you have 1.
Okay, got 1 rending, 2 wounds. So you're gonna look out, Sarah?
I'm gonna look out Sir the Rend.
Put it onto the guy with the 4-up invuln save?
Yeah.
That's
What he's
smart.
there for.
That's smart. 2+, look out, sir. Pass it. 4 up, invuln save on Arcavius. Fail. Feel the pain.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
5 up. Fail.
Okay.
2 of the normal wounds is going to take him on Nardo. 2 up save.
Indeed.
Oh, 1 goes through. Feel no pain. 5+.
Come on.
Oh, and he takes a wound too. Combi bolter time. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling for twin linked goodness. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Artificer armor save, 2+. Get a 1, get a 1. Nope. You're good. Alright, Joshy, your turn. I realize I messed up. I shouldn't have moved back. I should have moved forward and assaulted you.
Yeah, that's where I wasn't that scared when you said you went back. Whatever.
I know, I'm like, dang, why didn't that tactic work on his mind? Oh, because it was a bad tactic. Nardo and Arcavius will move forward. They are detaching from the unit so they get their full movement. That's why they're right up close in the face of the scarab occult terminators. Gaius is going to shoot first. Missile launcher, hitting on a 3. That's a miss. He should really needs +1 ballistic skill. But you never let him open up the loot crates.
It's terrible.
Nardo's plasma pistol, hitting on a 2. Getting a 1.
Will you stop that?
Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 4 pinball. Save.
Oh.
Arcavius' infernal pistol, hitting on a 2. Oh, that's a miss. Alright, Josh, what are you doing now?
I need to kill 2 there. I didn't kill anything, Dave, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do here.
You really needed to kill 2. Because now you're in my face, and if you don't assault me... either way, Arcavius is going to get struck with power sword. So that's the thing that's happening right now.
Okay, I might as well charge. Charge! Declare the charge!
Overwatch! Hitting on 6s with the Soul Reaper cannons. And not getting a single one. And Combi Bolter, Twin Linked, rerolling the 1 miss, getting 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. And you are a 2-up save because Nardo is up front. That almost looked like a 1, which would have been amazing. You're only 2 inches away, so just go ahead and put your models in because you're not going to miss.
You're now in for the assault.
Same initiative, though.
Yep.
Because it's the same initiative, that other Terminator will move into base contact with Arcavius. So you have 2 in base contact with him, 1 with Nardo. Your turn, so go ahead and roll first. Arcavius with 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1 for Zealot. 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. Rerolling for Shred. 4 wounds. 2-up save.
Show me 1s!
Not a single one.
Oh no.
2 attacks first on Nardo, hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1 for Veterans of the Long War. That's a miss. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 2-up Artificer Armor save on Nardo. He's safe. 4 attacks now going towards Arcavius.
I wanted to roll.
I saw that. Oh, got to re-roll 3.
Again.
Veterans of the Long War.
Again.
Oh, that's
no.
4 hits. Wounding on 4s here, Josh. Slicing through your armor. No feel, no pain. Oh, you get.
I get an invuln.
That's true. You do get an invuln. That's 2 wounds. 4 invuln save. 1 more wound. Bringing Arcavius down to 2 wounds. Now it's time for Nardo to swing his power fist. 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling because of Zealot from Arcavius, and that's 3 hits. Wounding on 2s because you're 1-up strength and your Furious Charge. 3 wounds. That is a 4-up invuln save.
You're gonna fail them all.
I'm gonna make 1 and lose 2. That makes me fearless, so Nardo can go into base contact with the last surviving Scarab Assault Terminator.
Hey!
Next round of combat, Arcavius will swing. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 2-up save on the Terminator. Oh!
Got
And
him.
he's down. But he gets to swing first.
Oh no.
Hitting on 4s, his attacks will be directed towards Arcavius. Oh, and he misses with
There
both.
we go. No problem.
Oh, is that right?
problem.
Oh, yeah.
I better not roll another 6. The next level.
And you can consolidate and move everyone towards that door now. Next, rolling on to see what door you come out of. All right, Josh, let's see what door you come out of.
I'm looking for 3 or 4.
And you get a 6. You come out of number 6. There's nothing special on this level other than a warp rift. And we got a little itty bitty door that they're coming out of. And let's see. Warp rift is activated. Let's see what comes out of it. Okay, let's see what comes out. I got a 5. I got a 5. There they are. Josh doesn't know what they are yet. He's got his eyes closed.
Why they? Why is it they?
Oh, you shall see. All right, Josh, open your eyes. It's 4 chosen with the mark of Zinch.
Oh.
They have power weapons, and they are nasty. You got 4 of them to fight, and they're up close and personal, right in your face. That's what summons. Let's roll to see who's going to go first. I get a 5. You get a 5. Let's re-roll. Re-roll. 6.
Can you?
I will go first. Chosen will move forward. Now for bolt pistol time. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. This is going on Arcavius because he is slightly closer. And he gets a wound.
Feel the pain.
Feel the pain.
Okay, that didn't work.
And it wounds him. He's down to 1 wound now. Poor Arcavius. Time to declare an assault.
Overwatch.
Gaius overwatching, hitting on a 6 with the missile launcher. Oh! That's a miss. Nardo with a plasma pistol, hitting on a 6. That's a miss. Infernal pistol on Arcavius, hitting on a 6. That's a miss. And Errol, you want to do his bolt pistol?
Yep, might as well. He's the hero we need.
He's the one who's going to hit. Yeah. Wounding on a 4. Nope. Chosen are very close. I'm still going to roll though to see how much, if they can all get in close combat. I rolled a 4 and that's enough for them to all be in base to base. I'm issuing a challenge with my chosen champion. Who do you accept with?
He's the one with the maul, right?
He's the Maul, yeah.
Arcavius will take it.
Really?
He is.
And the models have been switched. You are now in a challenge. Starting with the chosen in the challenge with Arcavius, I will roll first. He hits on 4s. Rerolling for veterans of the Long War. That's 3 hits. Wounding on 2s due to his power maul. 3 wounds. 3 up save on Arcavius. That's a fail, but I feel no pain.
Come on, big guy, you got this.
Oh, lucky. Arcavius will swing back now with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling, not needing it. That's 3 hits. And wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. 3 up save on the chosen champion. Oh, and you get him. The other 2 chosen, they're going to be attacking Nardo because they're base to base with him. They are 4 attacks each, and so they're going to hit you on 4s. Rerolling for veterans. Reroll. Getting another 3, 7 hits in total. Wounding on 4s. Getting 2 wounds. Artificer armor save, 2+, can you make it? Oh, there it is, feel no pain. 5 up, oh, and Nardo is wounded. He is now down to 2 wounds. Now that last chosen will attack Errol. Actually, my last chosen has a power axe, so he will go at the same initiative as Nardo. Now it's time for Gaius and Errol to do something. Who's gonna go first?
Errol will swing first.
All right, hitting on
3s.
3s. Rerolling for Zealot. 2 hits. He's 3's the wound, rerolling for poison attacks that he has. So that's 2 wounds. 3-up save on the Chosen. 1 dies. And 1 attack for Gaius, let's throw that in right now. Hitting on 3s, benefiting from Blood Chalice. And wounding on... well, he rolled 6, so it doesn't matter.
He's awesome in close combat, just can't shoot.
3-up save. Saved. Now I'll roll for my Power Axe on my Chosen. Power Axe attacks are directed at Nardo, hitting on 4s. Rerolling for Veterans. Getting no more. Wounding on 3s. Oh, how lucky are you? Now Nardo attacks back with his Power Fist with 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 6-up invuln save for Marcus Zinch on the Chosen. And they're both dead. This level has been cleared of enemies. You're free to go through the door and roll to see which door you come out of next. Alright, Josh. Getting a 4 or a 3 will get Nardo. Well, actually, we'll get Lavedo.
Yep.
Or a loot crate.
Those are the 2 I'm aiming for here. Anything else is bad news.
You got a 3.
Okay.
There you pop out of door number 3. Now let's roll to see what comes out of that warp rift. And I add 1 to the result because it's a bigger warp rift. Let's see, Josh.
Roll low.
6! Whoa! You like those scarab called Terminators. I think you like them.
That mean there's not a 7 result?
Do you want there to be a 7 result?
Well, if you didn't make one, I mean.
Oh, well, if you're suggesting it, then maybe.
No,
I
I'm
can,
not suggesting
No, you're
anything.
not. Okay. It looks like you're suggesting. This time we have 1 Soul Reaper cannon, 2 combi bolters, and a Hellfire missile rack. Let's roll to see who's going to go first.
Oh, there we go.
Oh! Reroll. I got a 2.
Okay.
You're lucky. Are you going to reposition your guys somehow?
Yeah, the brothers Jump Pack and Errol are gonna split off and form their own unit, get nice and close, and Gaius will be on his own with the missile launcher.
They move forward, and Gaius is in the back. He did not move. Gaius will shoot first, hitting on 3s with his missile launcher. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 2-up save on the Terminator, and he saves it. Plasma pistol from Nardo, hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 4-up invuln save. Fail! Infernal pistol from Arcavius, hitting on a 2. That's a miss.
Come on, big guy. You can do better than that.
He misses so much. He needs it to be mastercrafted.
He actually doesn't know how it works.
And Errol shooting his bolt pistol.
Bolt pistol, this will kill him for sure.
Hitting on a 3. And wounding on a 4. Oh. 2-up save. Whoa! So close. What do you do now?
Charge!
Alright, I will overwatch! Starting with a Hellfire missile rack, hitting on 6s. Getting nothing. Soul Reaper cannon, hitting on 6s. Getting nothing. Combi bolter, hitting on 6s. Twin linked. Not a single hit. Rolling for your charge.
Charge!
And what do you get?
I'm just gonna throw dice apparently.
7. And you also get a Hammer of Wrath here. Kaboom! Rolling for Arcavius first, hitting on 3. What do you?
The Tamer Wrath. It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. I was like, what are you doing? That's not how you roll it. Now for the other one.
Nardo.
3s to wound. That's also
Good job, guys.
They never
You're
wound.
Amazing.
Rolling for Arcavius with 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling for Zealot. 3 hits. 2s to wound. And Shred. 3 wounds.
Gonna get 1.
2-up save. Oh, that kills the guy. Errol will roll next. 4 attacks with Zealot, re-rolling those 2 misses. He hits on 3s, and that's 4 hits. And he wounds on 3s. Oh, he wounds on 2s actually because of the Furious Charge. So
And a strength.
Strength 6 right now. Re-rolling for poison attacks. Wow, 4 wounds. 2 up. Terminator saves. Oh,
there we go.
The last 2. But I get to attack back because we're all attacking the same initiative here. So I'm going to hit you on 4s, and all of my attacks are directed at Errol because they're in base contact with him.
What's good on him?
Because he is the worst save. Re-rolling for veterans. Re-roll, getting 2 more hits, 5 hits in total. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. Feel no pain. Oh, lucky. And you got a loot crate there without any enemy models on the board. Who do you want to move up to it?
Errol gets that. He killed 2 Terminators with a chainsword.
Yeah, he deserves it. What do we got here? Errol is a beast. I like him. I hope you roll well on the Chaos Boon table. No sarcasm. Rolling a d6 to see how many times he rolls on it, and you roll on it once. Rolling the first die, getting a 2. Second die. Oh, unfortunate. You know, that's a reroll because of Spawn Hood. And we discard that. Oh, 6.
This might be big.
6 and 3.
Oh, he's gonna feel no pain.
Feel no pain. That brings his feel no pain roll up to 4+. If it was in the other stat, it would add to the stat. It'd be cumulative. If you got +1 strength plus another +1 strength, it'd be +2 strength. So I see it only fair to do that. You are now free to move through door number 3 and possibly get another area. Now this is going to be tough. You basically have... Now, okay, you have like 1 in 5 chance. I'll say that. Because if you roll a 3 again and you get here, you just don't go anywhere. And more guys don't summon because you're already here. So you have a 1 in 5 chance.
I need to get a 4.
You do. Rolling a die. Let's see what happens. Whoa!
I might live.
There it is, level number 4. We have that Warp Rift and we have Lavedo. Now they appear on this floor. And look, Lavedo!
Hey guys, look! It's Lavedo! Hey guys, you have to go down the ladder to activate. I can't get free otherwise.
There's your objective, Josh, but not before one more enemy appears. Rolling to see what unit is summoned.
Really?
Well, you know, that's fitting. It's fitting.
He's fit. There's gonna be 5 of them.
There will be. And there's a sorcerer.
Of course there's a sorcerer.
Of course, it's a 5-man squad now. You better believe there's a sorcerer. That's what they get for rolling 6s so many times of summoning. Are you okay, Josh?
How's he a level 2? Why is he a level 2?
He's a level 2 psyker just because he's a level 2
I didn't
psyker.
believe you, then I looked at the book and he's a level 2.
Yeah? This is how he's made. This is gonna happen. Yeah. Rolling for psychic abilities for the first one. It's a 3. Siphon Magic, which means if any other psyker, friendly psyker, successfully manifests, they get more warp charges. So that's useless to me right now. Second ability. 5. Oh! Baleful Devolution! Josh, would you like to read the rule?
His warp charge 2, but it's strength 6, AP 2, assault D6. If that wasn't bad enough, on a wound roll of 6, you get instant death. And if models are slain in this matter, then you may immediately place a new Chaos Bomb model under your control.
Yes. Yes.
What? It's ridiculous.
What? That's the best thing ever. And to go first, I get a 5, you get a 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lucky. Next roll for 2.
Oh no.
It's coming, man. It's coming. Psychic phase. I'll go straight to that.
Let's see how many warp charges I get. Whoa, you're lucky. I only get 3 because I'm master level 2. Obviously, that's going to be Baleful Devolution. So, I'm going to use 3 dice here. It's warp charge 2.
Oh.
There it is. Assault D6, Josh. I just rolled a 6. Nardo's out front, I think.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing.
Not because it's AP2.
That's exactly why, but yeah, it's fine. Because it's a focus Witchfire and I rolled over my warp charge by 1, I get to choose who these attacks are focused on. I will choose Nardo.
Oh.
Because you got a 2-up save on him. So the strength 6 AP2. And you have a Power Fist, so that can hurt me easier. I will choose him. I still need to roll because it has a profile according to the FAQ. So here we go with 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. I think that's 5 hits. Wounding on 2s, Josh. 4 wounds. I did not roll any 6s, so no transmogrify will come into play here, but they did wound you. And it slices through your Artificer armor, but you get your Feel No Pain, and Errol's Feel No Pain is now 4+. What do you get? Oh, and 1 goes through. You are very lucky. Now on to the shooting phase, starting with the Soul Reaper cannon, hitting on 3s. Oh, getting 1 hit. It is a 3 to wound, 6 is rend. That's nothing. Oh. Hellfire Missile Rack, that's heavy 2. Hitting on 3s, that's 2 hits. Wounding on 2s, 2 wounds. Nardo is out front. He's going to take the hits on a 2-up. Oh, okay. Lucky. And now for 3 combi bolters. Hitting on 3s. Twin-linked goodness. For the reroll. Getting 2 more hits, 6 hits in total. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 2-up Artificer armor save on Nardo. Getting a 1 and a Feel No Pain. A 4+. 4+. Does he make it? He's going to fail it. Oh, the luck sauce. Now declaring an assault.
Oh, Overwatch.
Nardo first with his plasma pistol, hitting on a 6, getting a 1. Oh, that's not what you wanted. He only has 1 wound left. 2-up save. Oh, you are lucky. Lucky man. Infernal pistol now, Arcavius, hitting on a 6. Oh. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. And a 4-up Zinch save, Invuln save. And that's a fail sauce. What was that? What?
Almost might be able to do this now.
Almost, maybe.
You're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. Gaius will go next, shooting his missile launcher, hitting on a 6. That's a miss. And bolt pistol from Errol, hitting on a 6. Oh! That's a miss. Rolling for the charge now. Rolling a 6. They're coming in, Josh. Gonna get you. Scarab Occult Terminator champion has to issue a challenge. Who do you accept?
I will accept with, who is going to accept? Because I need to keep him alive for the longest. I will accept with Arcavius. Yeah, Arcavius. Nope, Nardo. Definitely Nardo.
Why Nardo?
I don't fancy your chances of killing him off, and I want to keep that feeling of pain up as long as I can.
Okay. And the sorcerer steps in. I'm going to go ahead and roll for that in the challenge first. I assaulted you. Therefore, I get 3 wounds. And when I say 3 wounds, I mean 3 attacks. I hit you on 4s. Nope. Yeah, I do. I hit you on 4s. My weapon skill is +1, and I have 2 wounds, by the way. I'm kind of more beefy.
Yeah, your weapon skill 5, but my whole unit weapon skill 5 right now.
Exactly. Yeah, so hitting on 4s. Rerolling for veterans. That's 3 hits. 4 staff. Wounds you on 2s. Whoa.
Wow.
That's 3 wounds. 2-up save, a single one, and you're in trouble. You're good. Now 9 attacks coming from the other Terminators, and they're going to be going on to Arcavius because he's in base contact next in line. Re-rolling for veterans. 4 re-rolls, getting 2 more hits with 7 hits in total. Wounding on 4s. Getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 up, 4 up. And he only has 1 wound left.
I'm going to do them one at a time because I got to be able to pass them off.
Okay.
After.
That's true. So the first one, that's fail sauce. Feeling pain. That's a death. Rolling on the injury chart for Arcavius. You know, it wouldn't be a mission if he didn't get injured.
Basically.
Every time he gets injured, it seems. Looking for a 5 or a 6, and you remain knocked down on your back. Still in the game. The rest of the attacks will go on Errol because he's next in line. But you said you want to look out, sir?
I'm going to look out, sir. Yeah, try to get them on to, well, guys first and then...
Yeah, that makes sense, so that Errol can stay alive to have his feel no pain. For the first one, look out, sir, on 2-up. He is successful. Now rolling, feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
Okay, he makes it. Second one, look out, sir. Successful. Feel no pain. 4-up on Gaius. He did. Rolling for Gaius on the injury chart. He is out of the game. Keeping in mind this is all happening at the same initiative, so you would still get to attack back with Arcavius and Gaius. Rolling for... Actually, make a roll here, just one.
Look out, sir.
Well, no, he's the only one left. It has to go on Errol.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, there's his feel no pain, I guess, though.
Okay, so 1 more wound in. 1 more feel no pain.
Come on, big guy, you got this.
Here it is, here it is.
Oh,
and he
okay.
makes it. He makes it. You're lucky. So this is what we got going on, man. Before you get to make your attacks back, you're just taking a look. You have 2 of your guys down right now.
Yeah, Gaius is out of the game, and
Yeah.
Arcavius is just knocked down.
Which means on your turn, he'll be able to stand back up, fight at initiative step 1.
Indeed.
Rolling for Arcavius with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 2s. And we roll because of Shred. And that's 3 wounds. 2-up save. All saved. Gaius will make his 1 attack. Hitting on not that.
Zealot.
And Zealot. That's a hit. He's +1 weapon skill.
He is.
And wounding.
On a 4.
Nope. Errol, Sanguinary Priest, he will attack now with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. And reroll because of poisoned. And so that's 2 wounds. 2-up save. 2 more saves. Nardo with his 2 attacks. Hits on 3s. 4s.
Yeah,
He's in a challenge. He's in a challenge, that's why. Reroll because of Zealot. That's
Okay.
2 hits. And wounding on 2s.
Come on.
2 wounds. 4-up invuln saves.
Die, just die.
Oh! My sorcerer is dead. We tied combat. We're both fearless anyway, doesn't matter. Now on to the next round. It's your turn. You can stand Arcavius back up.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, wait, he actually gets 1 more attack because of his icy aura.
Oh, yeah.
Wounding on a 4. That's nothing. Standing Arcavius back up. And we've piled everyone in. So we got 2 Terminators, actually 3 that are in base contact with Nardo. 1 in base contact with Arcavius and 1 in base contact with Errol. It's your turn, Josh. You make your rolls first this time. Errol will go first with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
And wounding on 3s.
With a reroll.
With a reroll. It's gonna miss. Oh, I'm wrong. 2-up save.
Oh.
3 saves. I'm gonna put 4 attacks into Nardo and 2 attacks into Errol. The reason why is because Nardo can kill me easier. He negates my save. And Errol provides a feel no pain. I'm going to completely ignore Arcavius. Not really afraid of him right now. First, 4 attacks into Nardo. Hitting on 4s, getting 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
Oh.
2 up save. That's the fail. 4 up, feel no pain.
Come on, I really need him to stay up.
Oh, lucky.
I need a librarian, man. I need to win this.
Now 2 swings into Errol. Hitting on 4s, that's 2 misses. You got a freebie round here.
Yep.
Arcavius will go now. He's initiative 1 because he just stood up this round due to being knocked down last round. So he'll make his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. And that is 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 2 up save.
Do it. Get him. Get him.
Oh, 2 saves. Nardo, 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on a 2. 1 wound. 4 up invuln save. This is what you need. This is your chance. This might actually help you. Oh, 1 more dead Terminator. Next round of combat, we got 2 Terminators left. We have 1 in base contact with Nardo, 1 in base contact with both Arcavius and Errol. So, let's do the attacks. First 2 attacks, it is Zinch's turn, so I'll just roll for them first. We'll go into Nardo, hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, 2 wounds. 2 up save. Get a 1.
Oh, come on.
4
That's not
up,
fair.
feel no pain. Oh!
Okay. Never mind, it's fair. It's perfectly fair.
Now the other Terminator, he's going to be attacking Errol, hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. And wounding on 4s. That's a wound. 4 up, feel no pain on Errol. Oh, and he gets knocked down. See what happens. Making a roll on the injury chart for Errol. All right, Josh, hope for a 5 or a 6. He gets his 4. He's stunned. Oh, that's not the worst.
It's not, no, but that's not good either.
Not the worst. So he's face down. So your only saving grace right now is if you kill this Terminator right there. If you do, my other Scarab Occult, who's already in base contact with Nardo, won't be able to move into base contact with Errol and kick him while he's down and get an auto wound. Because if it's not a wound, then he would be kicked out of the game. Errol will swing back with his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. And wounding on 3s, rerolling. 2 wounds.
Snake eyes, roll it.
2 up save.
Fail it.
Oh! Josh! You jinxed me.
I know. How does it feel?
And Errol, the beast of a sanguinary priest, gets back up. Whoa, that was hard.
I'm going to point out the fact that I think he killed more Terminators than anybody else with a chainsaw.
Yeah, that is true. That was pretty... He was awesome. He killed like 5, I think.
4 or 5, 4 at least, maybe like 5 or 6 though.
Yeah.
I didn't start keeping track until that.
He is a monster.
Yeah.
All the while, Lavedo is like, guys, that was awesome! I can't believe it! Poor Gaius!
Man.
Way to go, guys! And they jump down to the terminal below. They have time to activate it, and they release Lavedo. Now is the day for the power to flow. Josh, take a look at your newly acquired team. And the beginning letters of their names is an acronym that spells angel. I don't know if you guys realize that or not. You got Arcavius.
You put them in the wrong order.
Nardo. I did, you're right. Okay, here it is. Nardo.
Gaius.
Errol. Lavedo. That's the right order.
There we go.
Time to make a roll, Josh. Special injury chart. This is for Gaius. What happens to him? 3+ basically is what you're looking for. Then it's full recovery and he's in the next game. And you get a 3+. He's in the next.
He can't shoot, he can't fight, but he won't die.
And that's the mission for today. Vault members, click on the link in the video description below to see our next matchup. Josh will be fighting against Sethan, Soul Scribe of Insanity. He is the Tzeentch Chaos Lord in the back there. Jump Pack Chaos Lord. He'll be tough. He's going to be part of a brand new scenario that Josh and I have crafted. Lots of fun, lots of new Tzeentchy goodness happening, and it's going to be random and wacky and terrifying intense. Kind of like how this mission was. I really enjoyed it, Josh.
This was by far my favorite one so far.
I definitely agree with that. I think it just keeps on getting better and better. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure to click on the link below to watch the next battle. If you're not a Vault member, we invite you to click on that link anyway. Sign up for a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault. You'll gain instant access to that battle report, as well as the entire campaign should you remain a Vault member. Vault members actually help to support us, and so without them, we wouldn't be able to do these campaigns at all. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy wargaming.